Hey guys, it's Amber
And Autumn.
and today we're going to be doing a book review. I'll be reviewing from the Curious Cat Spy Club series, The Mystery of the Azores Mask by Linda Joy Singleton. I'll also be reviewing The School for Good and Evil, The Last Ever After by Soman Chainani. It's his last name is a little hard to pronounce.
And I'm going to be reviewing The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. So before we start, we just want to say in our last book review video, we said we're going to do one every month. So
We might actually
that.
do that to 2 to 3 months to once a season because it just gets in the way of doing other fun videos
Yeah.
instead of having a structured video. But we will continue to do favorites videos every now and then.
Yeah.
We won't do them every month though either.
Yeah.
So let's get started. Go. So in the Curious Cat Spy Club, in the second book, as you find out in the first book, Becca owns a Zorse, which is a combination between a zebra and a horse. And someone comes to town, a mysterious cowboy comes to town, and he says, "Oh, that horse is mine." The Zorse is mine, not horse. And they wonder though, is this the man who abused the Zorse? Because when he came to Becca's family ranch, which is also a sanctuary for wounded animals, he had been whipped and he was bleeding and he had a fly mask on that they had to cut off because it was glued to his skin with blood. And so they try to figure out who this mysterious man is and if Zed, her Zorse, belongs to go with him. And it's a really good book. It's kind of more of a fluff read, but it's really interesting and has a lot of suspense and will keep you on your toes the entire time.
Okay, so now I'm going to do The Fault in Our Stars. Just before I start, so I don't know what's wrong with me, but I didn't get sad at all while reading this. But, I don't know, books just don't make me sad. That's just me. If books make you sad, bring a bucket to cry into. If they don't, then you're fine. So, other than that, yeah. So, The Fault in Our Stars. It's about, there are the two main characters. Hazel's like the main character. So, it's, both of them have cancer. Everyone has like different types of it. And they go to a support group every once in a while where they get to talk about like their lives and stuff, things that make them feel good and stuff, and like their cases with other people that share the same illness and any type of cancer basically. And there is a tragic ending that I'm not going to say right now, but yeah, it's really good because I feel like it's also kind of a love story in a way, because Hazel and Augustus find love even though they're like very different, but they find that they both like the same author because Hazel recommended this book and then Augustus recommended a book to them. So they both start to like the same author, and they were gonna go find them, and I'm not gonna spoil anything. So it ends tragically, but it's a very, very, very good book, and I definitely recommend it.
Okay, so this is my next book. It's called, as you can see, The School for Good and Evil, The Last Ever After. It is the third book in a trilogy, and it is the last book. So it follows the two main characters, Sophie and Agatha. Agatha is on good. Sophie is on evil, and after the boy versus girl war, it is now the old versus the young war. So she has brought the schoolmaster back to his youth and has married him. Which, I know it sounds like I'm giving away a lot, but it's not, because it just happens in the first couple of chapters. And Agatha, when she kissed her prince, she was transported back to her hometown where she originally was before she went to the School for Good and Evil. And she learns that the townsfolk think of her as a witch, so she can't go outside, she can't do anything. She's just in this cramped cottage with her mother, and her prince is really starting to get on her nerves. And so this is the entire book of, she has a lot of self-doubt about herself, and if she has an ability to be one day a queen with her prince. So it's a really good story. It has so many plot twists. You never see them coming. All of a sudden, it's just like boom, and you're just like, that just happened. So I would highly recommend this, but first I would also recommend you read the first book, The School for Good and Evil, and the second book, A World Without Princes, before you read this book.
So yeah, there are 3 amazing books for you guys to read.
Because we know our school requires us to read a book in our free time.
25 books for the whole year.
So these are some great books to choose from.
Yeah. Cut.
So as I mentioned before, this is the third book that I reviewed. This is the first book, The School for Good and Evil. This is the second book, World Without Princes.
So here's the whole series if you want to read it.
It's very good. So, bye guys. We hope you enjoy this video and give it a big thumbs up.
Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
And leave a comment below if you've read any of these books.
And any other books that you think we should read. So, yeah. That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
This Rosie goes up to dun. Cut. So, okay, you ready? Go.
Skedaddle, we're filming. I'll cut that out. And so, yeah.